What's happening, guys? It is Thursday night, like 10:30 at night, and we're at the Hack and Pack shop, and I'm pulling a late nighter tonight. You guys probably remember this buggy. I put a video up of it, I don't know, a couple months ago, a month and a half ago, something like that. And I actually sold this thing on eBay, and the guy that bought it's actually having me go through it and get the thing road legal and get it inspected. Lights all working, all the correct batteries. I mean, I've just been working on this thing on and off for over 2 weeks now. So I want to go over this thing with you guys and show you exactly what I've done and what I'm doing with it. We're not going to be really doing any hands-on repair, but we are going to have a little discussion. Okay, because I might need a couple of you guys' advice. But anyway, let's take it from the top. Alright. He wanted an ignition switch put in it, and it's got an emergency kill switch in it. Alright, so we'll start off with this. It actually has a keyed ignition. Okay, emergency kill switch. And you can hear it kick the solenoid on and off. Okay? And pretty much, that's how you start the thing. I mean, that's how you make it go. And then you push the gas pedal. Alright? The lights, I actually made a master kill switch for all the lights, which is hooked right directly to the taillights, okay? So the taillights aren't switched, they are switched on with the kill switch. Alright, got the brake lights working. You can just tap the pedal here. See the door lighting up back there? Alright. Got a switch on the floor here for the headlights, high and low beam. Look at that. You're going to have working turn signals now. They're a little glitchy though. The switch is a little glitchy on them. Alright, front and rear turn signals. Had to mount all brand new lights back here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Alright. This thing has just been a project from hell, let me tell you. But we're almost done with it, guys. But this is my dilemma. I am looking for your help. I think I've already got my own answer. Okay, check this out. I actually hard mounted the charger. This is one of them quick chargers. Alright, I think they're made in Oklahoma. Let's plug it in here. This thing will charge this buggy up overnight. F3 is a setting I have it on. There's different settings, and it's showing you right now how much of a charge is in it. Okay, I don't think it's fully charged. I think it was damn near 80%. This is an electronic charger, and what it does is it pulse charges these batteries. Okay, it gives them just pulses of charge. I don't know what the exact amperage is. I think it's like 18 or 20 amps, something like that. Alright, and it pulse charges them, and then it gives them a good charge, and then is what it'll do at the setting I've got it on. It's gonna it'll just keep them kind of trickle charging for a while. Alright, I guess she's at 71%, but I think it's gonna keep climbing. Alright, it's just trying to figure out where everything is. I mean, you got to think about it. You know, this has got 6 batteries in it. Okay, 3 different voltages. Alright, I mean, this thing is quite the complicated thing, and it's a small miracle that I actually got everything to function. I did cheat a little bit, though, which you can call it cheating, maybe you can't. I did put an auxiliary battery up front, which runs all the lights for the car. So they're not running off of the drive batteries, okay? The drive system on this car is 72 volts now, alright? To run this controller, here, 24 volts runs that controller. 72 volts runs the motor back here. 12 volts runs the light. So there's 3 different voltages that run everything in this particular vehicle, okay? Just quite an interesting conglomeration we got going on here. But this is the deal. When you push this accelerator, alright, let's get down in here so you can see this. It's actually got a little micro switch down here. Alright, it's a Curtis PB-6. It's a switch. It's an adjustable switch. Right here, I don't think we're going to pick it up, but there's a flathead screw that actually adjusts how far you push it in and the sensitivity of it. Well, I can't quite get it to where I really want it to be. You push the accelerator just a little bit, it's almost like it instantly gives it 15 to 20% throttle. So when you, especially backing up, it's got so much torque in reverse, it'll literally, you know, jerk you and spin the tires backing up. So I'm trying to adjust this down. Alright, I do have this separate foot controller is what I've been running this thing on the whole time I've been driving it. Okay? Which this thing is perfect. Alright, I don't know what it's from. It's 2 watt, 5,000 ohm switch. Alright, which this is set up here for 5,000 ohms. Calibration for throttle, 0 to 5,000 ohms. Okay, so this is the correct switch that I should be using with that controller back there. I really want to keep the switch that's in it because it's where it belongs. I'm using the original gas pedal. Okay, and this switch was already in this vehicle when I got it. But the thing is this was calibrated for an old school controller. This is all solid state. This is, you know, I can't say state of the art, but it's pretty modern setup here. 2008 or 9, I believe this controller vintage is. So it's pretty new. Okay? This here, I don't believe is that new. Alright? This isn't calibrated for that. So it's saying 0 to 5,000 ohms is the is what it's calibrated for. Okay, that's the range of it. 0 to 5,000 ohms. Now is what I'm thinking about doing to make this thing less sensitive, and I want you guys' input on this, especially guys that really know electronics better than I do. I'm thinking about putting, say, a 1,000 to 1,500 resistor in the line, okay, which is going to knock down, is what I'm thinking, it's going to knock down the power input to this controller. Now I did it here not realizing, I thought these resistors were 1,000 ohm resistors, but they are actually only a 1 ohm. Okay, I've got 3 of them in line here, and I was wondering why aren't these working? You know, I hooked 1 up, didn't do anything, 2 up, didn't do anything, 3 up, it didn't do anything. I just got them kind of cobbled here in series, okay? But as what I'm asking you guys is, do you think if I put a 1,000 to 1,500 ohm resistor in, like this resistor, is it going to help me? Okay? Any guys that know about electric cars, get a hold of me. Leave me a comment, something. I'll be checking these things in the morning. Okay? But that's where we're at. Other than that, I got everything figured out. Everything's working. It's just when you hit this damn gas pedal, I mean, it's boom. Okay? And I'm still running through a little problem. See this controller light's blinking here? Alright, which that really shouldn't be blinking. I don't really get the deal here. Okay, that should actually be lighting up green, but it could be because of these resistors, but we did just hit the gas pedal and it did just work. So, I don't know. This is like the stupid little dilemmas. Yeah, see, now we got nothing. Alright. Oh, you know why? I'll tell you why. Right here, look. Push for battery voltage here. It's on the charger, that's why. It's putting out 86 volts right now. That controller's only set up for 72, so let's unplug this. Alright, now we're going to kill the power here to reset everything. Alright, now it should be lighting up green. Look at that, little green LED. But this thing is so sensitive. Now watch just how, I mean, you get to a certain point, alright, you see me pushing it. Real slow. See how quick it kicks on? I mean, you gotta really, really, really push this thing slow. You can back it off and it goes super slow. Okay, you can see the wheels turning. But when you initially give it throttle, it just gives it a surge. Alright? And I'm just pushing this with my finger. Now imagine your foot, alright? See what I mean? It's got this spot in it and then it just wants to take off. Alright? So do you guys think a resistor an inline resistor to this throttle pedal, do you think this would cure my problem? I guess that's my question for you. Alright. Everything else, it's working perfect. Tomorrow, hopefully I can do a video for you guys because it does have license plates on it. It is legal. Alright, you got a registration sticker on it. Alright, we're going to take it down to season. I'll get it inspected here tomorrow. I do have a 10-day inspection to put on it. But this thing's going to end up in, it's going to end up in Manhattan, actually. That's where it's going to be, right downtown Manhattan. I don't know what street, 42nd, 62nd Street, something like that. She's going to be in Manhattan, boys and girls. Cool, cool. Alright, so that's where we're at with this thing. you guys have any input, you guys that know about electronics, especially how resistors work and all that, I really would appreciate your input, alright? And maybe tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have it all figured out. Who knows? I'm just one of the people that just don't give up on crap. You know what I mean? So, y'all have a goody-goody. Thanks for watching. And, like I said, give me some input on this, alright? Later, guys.